Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel to get a life routine. I'm back with another video. In today's video I'm gonna be doing a Dwarfism Q&A, and also it's Dwarfism International Day, so happy Dwarfism Awareness Day to all these little people out there. But if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and yeah, we're gonna get started. Alright, we're gonna get started with the Q&A. So the first question says, have you ever been to little people conventions? Yes, I have. I think I said this already in the past, but I've been to many little people conventions. Obviously with COVID, I haven't been to one in a while, so hopefully COVID stops and I'll go to some more. The second question says, do you think the fashion industry does well representing your measurements? I wouldn't say all brands do. It really depends what store I'm shopping from, but I have noticed that I think Kim Kardashian's Skims collection does really well representing little people measurements, in my opinion. The next question says, what are the advantages being a little person? I guess, you know, when you go to public places, you get in quicker. For example, if I go to the airport, I don't have to wait in line, so I feel like those are one of the advantages. But there are many advantages of being a little person, I feel like. And yeah, that's how I personally feel. I just feel like as a little person, I guess you get treatment first, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's how I feel. So I'm gonna take it to the next question. The next question says, what can healthcare providers do to help the needs of little people? I feel like healthcare providers can't really do much, but I feel like when you're diagnosing a child with dwarfism, don't be like, look, your child's gonna have the worst possible life, which is always isn't the case. So I feel like that's what healthcare providers should do if they're diagnosing a child with dwarfism. But other than that, I feel like doctors should just give parents support on a child with dwarfism, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna take it to the next question. The next question says, have you ever had a bad experience in healthcare? Receiving like medical attention, I don't think I've ever experienced, but I had a bad experience, unless it's like the emergency room or something. That's typical because, you know, the emergency room sometimes takes forever. But other than that, I haven't had like a bad experience in healthcare. The next question says, why is Dwarfism Awareness Month important to you? Personally, I feel like Dwarfism Awareness Month is the only month I celebrate being me, myself. So that's why it's really important to me, and I feel like it's important for all little people out there. So that's why I feel like it's important. The next question says, do you have any friends who are little people? Yes, I do. Most of my friends, I met them through LPA, so that's why I have friends. The next question says, would you ever consider getting the leg lengthening surgery? My personal opinion on this is nothing towards hate to the leg lengthening surgery. I feel like personally that surgery is not for everybody because it's a very risky surgery, and especially I feel like that surgery is more strictly for people who have achondroplasia. So I would never do it because yes, it can help you, but at the same time you have to go through a lot. Like not a lot, like a lot of therapy, but also like mentally, it could mentally drain you too. I feel like that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like I said before, I was supposed to do it, but I'm glad I didn't, because to be honest with you, I don't know what my life would be right now. I probably would have been taller, but I could have had complications. But there are some other little people out there that have done the surgery. It's been successful for them, and there are other little people who have done the surgery. It has damaged their legs. So personally, I wouldn't do it. The next question says, do you often get stares when you're going out in public? Most definitely. I've dealt with it by now, but like I feel like at the end of the day, people should get used to seeing little people. I understand if you've never seen one before, but just ask questions. Don't just like stare at me, because I will stare back at you for sure. The next question says, how many types of dwarfism are there? There's about like 400 types of dwarfism out there. I have the rarest types of dwarfism, so there's like a lot of dwarfisms for sure. The next question says, is it hard to shop clothes? Not really. Most of my clothes now, I shop them on Shein. A lot of people have been asking me that, but it's not hard. Unless I need like a dress or something, I'll probably have it custom made. But other than that, my clothes are not hard to shop. The next question says, do you think society has gotten better to accept little people? I feel like it has a little bit, only because, you know, there are TV shows now that feature the little people, but it has gotten a little bit. I would say before it was really bad. Before, but it's getting there, I guess. But yeah, the next question says, have you ever met anyone with your type of dwarfism? Not yet. I haven't. So I want to know if there are people out there with my type of dwarfism. There is. I just never met them yet. So hopefully one day I do. This question says, are you the only little person in your family? Currently, I am. I'm the only little person in my family. There's no history of anyone having dwarfism that I know of. Obviously, I was not born back in the old days. Maybe there were my family members that have dwarfism. I just don't know, unless I would do like a ancestry.com test or something like that. It just really depends. The next question says, do you have any health issues because of your dwarfism? Yeah, I do. Sleep apnea is a health issue I have with my type of dwarfism, so it's pretty common, and I have other type of medical conditions as well that affects my dwarfism, so it's pretty common for a little person to have different types of medical complications and medical conditions. And the last question says, do you use adaptive equipment because of your dwarfism? Yes, I do. I have a power wheelchair that I use, a power wheelchair K450, and I have that manual wheelchair you're standing at right there, that black chair right there. So those are the adaptive equipment I use. Yeah, I just use on a daily, so most little people do use adaptive equipment. It just really depends what they need. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Now you know more about dwarfism. I know this is my second year doing a Q&A, so you guys should know a little bit more about dwarfism, and especially today is Dwarfism International Day, so if you see a little person out there, make sure you say hi to them and don't stare at them. And remember, always show positivity towards the little person. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.